Hey, what's up everyone? We're back with another video here on the Circus Charlie and the Mikie cabinets. So what I'm doing right now in this video, I just kind of did this. I thought I had the camera going before, but I didn't, so I apologize for that. But I bondoed up the staple holes where the Gyruss blocking was, which was all the way out here. So I bondoed that on this side, I bondoed that on this side. So bondo is dry now. I gotta sand it down in a little while. So something else I'm gonna work on, I'm gonna start taking off the Gunsmoke side decals that were on this Circus Charlie cabinet. There's more of a full decal on this side. I'm just going to use, I got the heat gun, I'll heat it up and peel it off. And then this cabinet, you know, it's in okay shape. You know, it's got some little nicks and things here and there. The bottom corners are the big problem. That one down there, that one's pretty bad. And on this side too, in the back, you can see down there, it's pretty taken away there. So, and then the front corner too over there. But I'm gonna bondo, you know, fill it in with bondo. So something else that I'm gonna do on these cabinets, I said on the last video I was gonna use white vinyl to cover both cabinets. But since then, the three places that I get my vinyl from, I could not find white satin vinyl. All three places were sold out. I didn't want to use gloss and I didn't want to use matte. I just wanted to use satin. So I decided I did have some white laminate, but I had to order 2 more sheets. I had 2 sheets, but I had to order 2 more sheets. So I'm just going to do both cabinets in laminate. So that's actually less work, less bondo work, because the laminate, when you're doing vinyl, you have to have it super smooth. Otherwise, anything, the slightest little bit will show through the vinyl. Laminate is a little more forgiving, so you don't have to be so critical on your sanding and bondoing when you're doing laminates. And in the end, they're gonna look great. Laminate, I personally like working with vinyl better, but I do like the way laminate looks when it's done. It looks really good. So we'll do that. So that's what we're doing right now. Once this is done drying, I'm gonna sand this, and then I'm gonna just start taking the decal off of that. I'll set up the camera and get to work. All right, that went quicker than I thought it was. Sometimes the decals are a real pain to get off. Sometimes they come right off. That time they came right off. Just used the heat gun and just peeled them off. Left a little residue here and there, but you know, nothing that when I go over it with the sander, that won't, that'll take it right off. And there's the remains. Sorry for all my Gunsmoke fans out there, but this has to be a Circus Charlie cabinet. You can actually see, like, when they tore the Circus Charlie decal off, they didn't even take the carriage bolts off. They just peeled it off, and you can actually still see the old original Circus Charlie blue. But so that's that. I'll probably, this bondo's still drying. So I'll probably just lay this cabinet on its side and put the first coat on those corners and let that dry a couple days or so, get that nice and hard. And that's it. We'll set the camera back up and get back to work. All right, we are back. It's actually a few weeks later. Moved the cabinets up to my parents' house here. They have a little bit more of a cleaner environment for me to work in. Down by my house, I can only work outside. But now it's time to do the laminate. I think I mentioned in the last video that I was going to do vinyl, but I could not get the vinyl that I wanted. So I decided on white vertical grade laminate that's going to go on both cabinets. So both of the cabinets have been bondoed, sanded multiple times. I sprayed the blue on the inner side of the cabinets and down there on both sides. So that's all set. So what I need to do now is put the laminate on the sides and the laminate on the front of these two cabinets. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. I'm going to set up the camera and start getting some measurements for the that I need to cut the laminate. We got one side done and the other side done. Laminate, carriage bolts painted and in. Still got to do the front, but I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to wheel the other cabinet out right now and get to work on the sides of that. But it's looking really, really good. I'm really, really happy with this laminate. I mean, it looks perfect. All right, set the camera back up, get back to work. All right, so here we are. I have the laminate installed on both cabinets, side art installed on Circus Charlie, front art installed on Circus Charlie, and the side art installed on Mikie. The front of Mikie got laminate, with paint, and that was just the front art for Circus Charlie. So these cabinets are moving along. Probably one more video. All I have to do really, I have to put the carriage bolts in that, on the front of that, T-molding, and then monitors and wire them up. I don't have Konami harnesses, so I'm just going to use a JAMA harness with a Konami to JAMA adapter. But we should be wrapping this up next video, probably 3 or 4 more weeks, and I'll have both cabinets done. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.